Okay folks, it is Thursday, 20 past 11. It's a lovely day. The solar panel is collecting power. The EcoFlow River 2 is just about fully charged. And so today I thought I'd do a cookery video again. It's been a while. Cooking with a tramp. They took away my barbecue. They don't want me having any kind of gas here, even camp stoves. So today we're going to cook with electricity. How's that? It's going to be something simple. It's just going to be a potato garlicky thing in oil. Let's just see how it goes. I've only used the slow cooker here a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, mainly for stews and things. This is going to be a little different. Let's have a look. Here's Tina, as ever, and while I had my back turned to talk to you guys, she got into the ingredients and helped herself to some of the potato. Hey babe, potato for Tina. These ones. Okay folks, let's begin. I've got oil. Oh, let's turn the heat on first. I've got to turn the inverter on the EcoFlow and put some heat. Set the slow cooker to high. Now the slow cooker was a gift donated by Karen and family. My friend Karen brought this over from the UK, so I've had to put a UK adapter on the EcoFlow. Let me just check that we do have. No, we're not getting any power going out yet. Did I get the buttons on? Okay. I can't read that right without my glasses. I'm not sure it's working at the minute. Let me see. Oh, power is on, but no power is going out. Why not? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, folks. Give me a minute. Okay folks, after a minute or so just turning it off and on again, unplugging and plugging in, we now have power going into the slow cooker. So let's begin cooking. As I said, it's going to be a simple one. It's oil into the bottom of the cooker, just a little. Move it around a bit, make sure that we're coated. We're going to layer some potatoes. Now these are really old potatoes that are way past their best. Just going to layer these on the bottom. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. A little bit more oil. Next layer of potatoes. Kind of going to put them in and try and coat them in oil a little bit as I go. Squeeze them a bit. And the oil that's already there, so we don't have to add too much more. Now I may, depending on how this goes, I may chuck in like a tin of tomatoes or something later on, or maybe a bit of cheese or something. I don't know yet. It's just a garlicky potato thing for now. Make up my mind what we do with the rest as we go. Sprinkle a few more garlicky bits in. You get the idea, guys? There's no real process here. It's just potatoes sliced thinly to give them a better chance of cooking. Really are scraggy end potatoes. I cut off more eyes and more peel than I was left with potato. See whether we can last little bits of potato. Last few bits of garlic. And a little bit more oil from top. just a little bit. It's alright, bad camera work as ever, folks. If you've watched any of my cookery videos before, you'll know the score. Now, I'm just going to pop on the lid, double check it's on full power, it's on high, and I'm going to wrap it to try and keep it insulated a little bit extra, just because my EcoFlow isn't the most powerful device, and we're probably not getting the full power that the cooker could do. Let's have a look. Anna, can you see that? Can you see the screen? Yeah, 81 watts coming in, 161 going out. I think this this slow cooker can go to about 250 watts, but never has done on my watch. And at this rate, we can do 2 hours on this high setting before the EcoFlow will be fully depleted, and that's even taking into account that the sun is currently still coming in on the panel. But after an hour and a half, I might turn it down to a lower setting, or maybe turn it off for half an hour, let the EcoFlow top up. Hey guys, we're underway. Let's just give it an hour or so and come back and see how it's looking. It's currently just before 11:30, so let's see what's what. I'm making it up as I go, just like always. Okay folks, later. It's been a little over an hour. It's actually 12:45, so it's about an hour and a quarter since I turned the slow cooker up to full power. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open it, have a little look, as quick as can. I don't want to lose the heat. See if it needs any kind of stirring or turning over if the potatoes on the bottom are overdoing. They shouldn't be, they're in oil. But maybe give the potatoes on top a better chance of cooking if I do turn it over. Not sure. Making it up as I go. But going to open it up, do what I need to do. Whether that includes turning it over or not, I don't know. We'll decide once it's open. Then I'm going to close it back up. Probably give it another quarter of an hour on full power, and then I'll probably turn it down to a lower power and let it just simmer for a while. Avoid draining my my batteries too much, and I might in a while turn it back up to top power, full power, and then turn it off, give my batteries a chance to recharge properly. We'll see. Cooking with electric, folks. I've only got a 100-watt panel. The EcoFlow only holds 250 watt hours. And it's outputting the power at twice the rate it's coming in, so you know it's draining the battery. So let's get on with it. Let's have a look. Here we are. Got my spatula ready. Open up the towel. As I said, it was hopefully keeping the heat in. Can you see it's bubbling away at the bottom there? Looks like there's some browning going on. Hopefully not burning. Let's get in and see what we can do as quick as we can without losing too much heat. Take the spatula, tease around the edge, see if we're sticking and maybe burning. Looks like we are a little bit, sticking certainly. I'm going to just flip it because why not? Nothing looks too bad. There are little brown bits, those look to be just at the edge, so no worries. There's not a lot of food in there. Quickly put the lid back on, like I said. Get it insulated. Like I said, another quarter of an hour on full blast. And quarter of an hour on full blast. And then maybe I'll turn the power off at that point. I need to get the batteries top back up. Let's have a look at the EcoFlow, see where we're at power-wise. Oh, if we can see through the... So 88 coming in, 158 going out, and it can do this for another 16 minutes. Look, we're down to 15% power. So it didn't quite manage as long as it claimed it would. So like I said, yeah, in quarter of an hour I'm going to turn it off, turn the slow cooker off, and just charge the EcoFlow back up. And again, okay, folks, that's the plan. Quarter of an hour more, turn the crock pot to the slow cooker off, and get an hour's charge back into the batteries maybe, or half an hour. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Later. Okay, folks, it's coming up for 3:30, 25 past actually. But the food's been in a while. So let me explain since the last update. I've been alternating on and off with the slow cooker. partially I have to let the batteries top up with the solar panel because this is using the power twice as fast as it's coming in. And also I had to give the cooler box a fair share of power. Has to have its run. There's not a lot in there at the minute. My food stocks are not what they were, but I want to keep my margarine, my butter, and a bit of aioli cool. Don't want those going off. I got other things I should have put in there but never did. I've got a loaf of bread in the bedroom that's red hot. Bag of grated cheese that is now one solidified whole again, just melted into one. Kind of needs regrating or shredding for you Americans, I guess. Okay, folks, let's have a look at the mill. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna test it, have a look, see how it is, and yeah, it's a slow cooker and it's been on and off, so it takes a while. As I said, it's only 100 watts coming in and 200 or thereabouts going out. Let's test it, see what's what. If it's ready, I'll plate up a portion and have a bit. I haven't got a table out there anymore to eat from, so I won't be able to just nip across and sample it and tell you straight away. I'll have to do something inside the tent here maybe. You know, they stole my barbecue, didn't they? While I'm on the subject, guys, a few thank yous. Let me just get my little list. Oh, a few thank yous to the people that have helped, because if you were here, the Guardia Civil took all of my property from outside of the tent. I consider it stolen. If you take something without a court order, without a receipt, without any kind of paperwork, what do you call that? What kind of legal process is that? No appeals process, no way to get it back, no nothing. Gas bottle and barbecue. All of my, my plates, knives, forks, cutlery, all my cooking, my pans, all of my pans were outside for cooking with the gas grill. They took the lot. They took the table, the chairs, all under the guise of fire prevention. That's what they said, fire prevention. They took bottles of water. Honestly, they took bottles of water in the guise of fire prevention. So all of the people that came to my, this is not all, is it? These are the main, these are the big donations. These are the things that I remember offhand now. Linda and John, who came down and brought, I'm going to say, some cooking gear. I can't go into details. They've not been used in this video, but thank you, folks. Your donation is used frequently, just not on video. Hope you understand. There's also Erin and Jody, who brought so much. They brought so much. They brought me one of these plastic boxes, you know, for storing food and what have you. But it was kind of half full of knives, forks, spatulas, I don't know, fish slice, tongs, all sorts. Peelers, veg peelers, just all sorts. They also brought me 4 plates, 2 cups, a couple of pans. I think it was a frying pan and a large, you know, like the pot I lost, like the big, you know, the one when you do a 1-pot meal, the big stewing pot, the one I used to call my cauldron. So they brought replacements for that. Obviously Karen and family, the slow cooker, so now I can cook with electricity without fear of having my gear confiscated because of their hyper awareness and hyper vigilance about fire risks. Like the gas grill, it was a gas ring, you know, up high, 1 metre off the ground. Where's the fire risk? Anyway, so yeah, Karen and family, and you know, for everything else, Karen. For those of you new here, Karen has been, since I did my first live stream, which will be coming up on a year ago pretty soon, in a month or two. I don't know the exact date, but I'll dig that out. Karen's husband had been watching me previously, one of my first subscribers, I think somewhere around the 30 mark, 30th subscriber, and he told Karen, and she started watching and contacted me during my first live stream to offer to come and cut my hair. If you watch my first videos, guys, where I've got right up to the first live stream, where I've got the big hair and the big beard, which comes back periodically, and she comes around every now and again and gives me a trim. Thank you, my friends. Other people I want to thank are people who have brought water recently. So Karen and her family, Karen's brought water. Bonnie and Clyde, my friends who were over the way and are no longer living quite as close, but I didn't know they'd moved, and I asked them to fetch some water, and even though they weren't nearby, they did. So thank you guys, Bonnie and Clyde, you know who you are. And Sven contacted me a few months ago by email, and we've been chatting ever since, and I missed an email of his. I'm sorry, Sven. And Sven turned up at the tent and asked if I needed anything, and I'd got all these empty water bottles, and he took away about 9 of the large, you know, the 8-litre water bottles, and brought them back full. I think it was either the next day or the day after. So thank you, Sven. It's a great help. Water is one of the difficult things to get access to. I guess any day now they'll be turning the foot pumps on again, so I'll be able to get access to not the best water, but I got water treatment methods available to me. Tina girl. We don't use that door, darling. Come back inside. I've only opened it for increased airflow. Come back inside now. In. Come on. Yes, yes. Good girl. I only opened that door. I only opened it for airflow. Where are you? There you are. Too close. Into your bedroom. In the room. Go on. Tina's corner. Tina's corner. Little monster that she is. I don't generally open that other door fully. I leave the mosquito mesh halfway, but today there's not much in the way of a breeze, and obviously we're in the sun and it gets baking hot inside, so to try and get a bit of extra airflow, I've opened that. Okay, one final set, I guess, of thank yous. All of you guys who comment positively, all of you guys who support me and help me or send advice or offers of help, the positivity especially. The negativity got to me a little bit recently from some of the newer element, and steps are being taken, folks. A decision was made yesterday, and yeah, I'll probably do a separate video on that. Come back for that in the next day or two. But in particular, I want to thank Louise, who cheered me up no end yesterday when I was in two minds about something and kind of thinking something through, and yeah, thank you, Louise, and your as yet unnamed partner. Thank you for the best wishes, the help, and you know, the support. Okay, folks, shall we have a look at the food? That's what we were here for, yeah? Give me a moment. Okay, folks, moment of truth. Don't know if you can see in there. I thought you could see before and you couldn't, but it's bubbling away in there still. If I maybe zoom in a little bit and see what you can see. Can you see it bubbling around the edges? Just above the handle there. Let me zoom back out. I'm going to open the lid. It's turned off. Well, it's turned off at the socket. I'm going to turn it off here. Okay, it's now off. Going to open it up. And we're going to see what we can see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're cooked. I'm just going to test with a fork. See if I can find one that's not too big, because they're going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot. But see if I can get something with a screenshot. Have that. Click, click. Okay. Oh, step back into the tent. Get the plate from here. Get the plate. Maybe move the lid a little bit. Put the plate down. Not bearing in mind, folks, I have to do all this while holding the camera. So let's get a nice lovely garlic and oil potatoes. A good portion. I might have these with a bit of bread. Put the lid back on. We don't want anybody's getting in there. I'll leave it open though, it can cool down now. No problems. What do we think, folks? Let me see if I can do it with the sunlight without my head in the way of the... Okay. Click, click again, yeah? For the thumbnail. Okay. Let me get my fork. I'm going to sit down. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and get some bread. Back in a moment. Okay, folks. I've only got sliced bread at the minute. I've got baguettes, but they've gone stale in the heat in the bedroom. Don't ask why I had a bag of food in the bedroom. The answer's obvious. Eating in bed. Chorizo and oat cheese sandwiches at night. But give me a few minutes to tuck into this, and I'll let you know my thoughts. Okay, Tina's waiting for some as well. Look. Okay, folks. Later. Okay, folks. That was very filling. Very garlicky. I didn't really give quantities with this meal. If anybody asks how many cloves of garlic did I use, all of them. I used a whole bulb. But my garlic is a bit old, and oh, I got the burps. That's a good sign. Okay. There's one final tradition that we have to do here. Just give me a moment. There's a little bit left, and there's a lady waiting patiently, and there she goes. There you go, darling. There you go. A bit of potato and garlic. And oil. Just a little bit. Not too much of it. Okay, folks. That was a delicious meal. It's taken a while. I mean, it's been cooking for... Oh, it's 4 o'clock now, so 4.5 hours or something like that, is it? Did I start about 11:30? I can't remember. But it's a slow cooker, and I had to split the power I have available over another device as well, my cool box. So yeah, it takes a while. But such is life. Okay, that's my first cookery video with a slow cooker under the belt. So, Tina go. From Tina and from me, Delta Mike, out.